Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetstudio.com and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and quick review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Again, you might have seen a lot of unboxing on internet, but this unboxing is going to be different because we have already unboxed the device, and what we are going to do in this video is that we are going to tell you all the minute details which you might have not seen anywhere else regarding the Note 3, including the features, including the hardware. Firstly, if we take a look over the device, the packaging is definitely very similar to the packaging which we have seen earlier on the Samsung Galaxy S4 and other Samsung Galaxy phones. It is again made up of recycled paper. We have the specifications of the device mentioned at the back side of the box. So again, this is an octa-core version. That means it has two processors. One is 1.9 GHz quad-core processor and the other one is 1.3 GHz quad-core processor. So it is not a true octa-core. When it comes to the 3G support, you have 3G support with these speeds supported maximum. When it comes to the display, it has a pretty good and high definition display as well as a pretty big display that is 5.7 inch, and you have full high definition display that is 1080p on this device. And when it comes to the camera, you have 13 megapixel camera at the back, 2 megapixel fixed focus camera at the front, and the back camera is autofocus supported. You do have GPS support. When it comes to the RAM, it has low power DDR3 RAM, so that means it is going to give you a better speed in terms of the overall processing for the applications and games as well. And it has 3 GB of RAM, which is pretty good for a device like this. You also get the stylus S Pen, and we will show you that later on. You get the battery, which is 3200 mAh, which is 100 mAh extra as compared to the Note 2 which we have got earlier. And you also get the IR blaster on this device. That means you can use this device as a TV and other consumer electronics remote as well. So the model number of the device is SMN900. As you can see, this is the model which will come in India. And when it comes to the pricing, the MRP of the device mentioned in the box is 50,650, whereas you can easily get this device for around 47 to 48,000 in the market as of now. You get the headset in the package, a battery, a travel adapter, a stereo headset, a data cable, and the S Pen. So let's unbox this and let's take a look what we have in the package. So the first thing which we have in the package, and we have already configured the device, is the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, as you can see. And this is a very beautiful device in terms of the overall look and feel. And one thing which I really like about this device, unlike the other phablets which I have seen, considering this device has a 5.7 inch display, it is fairly good to hold in one hand, and it is light enough to carry. It is also very slim in terms of the overall thickness, so it will go into your jeans pocket or even into your shirt pocket very easily, or coat pocket very easily without any issues. So let's keep the device as of now aside and let's take a look what we have in the package. So in the package we have got some user manual which includes the quick start guide for the device, a handbook which tells you about the key features of the phone with some pictorial presentation as well, as you can see. And it could be good for people who are using a Samsung device for the first time. This is the warranty card which comes within the package, the important customer information you have a disposal guide. Here you have the Samsung Smart Switch kind of a feature which you can use with your device, and you can get to know more information about this feature by going to this URL. And the SAR value for the device, as you can see, which is again pretty good and under the permissible limit as per the rules. When it comes to the charger, you also get the 2 ampere charger with this device, a travel adapter charger, and this one is definitely going to charge the device. And one thing which is going to charge the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 much faster is this USB 3.0 cable which comes within the package. So as you can see, this is a USB 3.0 cable. So when you are going to use this cable, you will be able to transfer the data to your Samsung Galaxy Note 3 much faster if you have a USB 3.0 port on your desktop or on your laptop. Whereas if you are going to charge this device by using this charger, this is going to charge much faster than any other phablets which you see in the market. So apart from that, we also get the in-ear kind of headphones which we have, and these are again flat cable tangle free headphones which you can get within the package. And this is how they look like. Again, pretty good in terms of the overall look and feel. quite premium, I would say. You also have the module which contains the mic, as you can see, and it has a button to pick the call, and you also have the volume control on this module to increase and decrease the volume whenever you are on call. And you also get some extra earbuds which come within the package for different ear sizes. And this thing is actually different, which we haven't seen earlier with any other Samsung device or even with Note 2. So there is a tool which actually allows you to remove the needle which you have in the Samsung Galaxy S Pen, which comes with the Note 2. So if we remove the S Pen over here, this needle which is actually making this S Pen work on your device, it might get damaged with time, with more usage or heavy usage. So you have some extra around 5 needles which you can actually replace this one with. So you just use this tool and you can clip this in, and you can remove this needle like this, and you can replace it with a new one which will come within the package, and you get 5 needles for free which come within the package. Now here we have the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and this device comes in different colors including white, black, pink color as well. You can get it for especially which might be suitable for females out there. When it comes to the black color looks the best, I would say, in terms of the look and feel, and it is quite sturdy in terms of the look and feel because it won't attract the fingerprints and scratches very easily, and the dust won't be visible on the black version at least for a longer time as compared to the other color versions. Now if we take a look over the device in terms of the build quality, the design language is kind of similar, which we have seen to some extent on Samsung Galaxy S4, but it is quite different because it has almost a squarish design, and the bezel is also quite thin, not the very thin which we have seen on some other devices, but pretty okay for a device like this. And again, with this much of display size, 5.7 inch, this device is fairly good to hold in one hand. That is one thing which is very good about this device. Now talking about the build quality, you have a metal edge or a casing, basically you can say, around the edges of the device, which again is making the device quite premium in terms of the look and feel. Also it has some minute lines over here, if you can notice, which will again give you a better grip when you hold the device in your hand, and it won't slip out of your hand. And one thing which has been made different on the Note 3 as compared to the Note 2 which we have seen is a leather like finish which we see on the back cover. Again, the back cover is also removable on this device, but the back cover has got a much better leather like finish, although this is not leather, and these stitches which you see over here are not actually real, they are just a design, but this is a very good quality of plastic which they have used as far as the back cover is concerned. When it comes to the back side, you have a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash. This is autofocus, capable of recording high definition video at 1080p as well, at 30 frames per second, as well as at 60 frames per second you can record the video. When it comes to the bottom, you have the USB 3.0 port basically. So you have 2 ports over here, and the cable which comes within the package actually covers both of these ports. So it is going to be a high-speed cable, but again you can use a normal USB, micro USB cable as well of any other phone to charge this device, because that will go till this end and this won't be covered in that case. When it comes to the bottom, you have the loudspeaker over here. The S Pen over here which we see with the device is pretty good in terms of the look and feel. As you can see, it has got a metallic kind of a look and feel at the top to some extent, and then we see the plastic. Here we have the button, and again it is kind of a squarish design, not a rounded design which we have seen earlier. And at the bottom we see the slot for the loudspeaker. Here you have the micro USB, the USB 3.0 micro USB port for data syncing as well as charging. You have a primary mic over here. On this side we also have a hole, and looks like this device has more than one mic, including a secondary mic which we can see over here as well for noise cancellation. So it is going to give you better quality of sound, especially on the voice calls, as well as during video recording you will get a better quality of sound which will get recorded from this device. When it comes to the top, you have the IR blaster over here, which you can use for controlling the consumer electronics like TV, DVD player and other devices. You have the 3.5mm audio jack for the headphones. And when it comes to this side, you have a volume rocker, which is placed approximately at the top, and it is again quite accessible to use. It is a metallic button. Good amount of feedback you get when you press this button. Over here you have the power and sleep key, which is again going to give you good amount of feedback. It is also a metallic button. And if we remove the back cover of the device, if we show you the device from the back side, here you have the slot for the micro SD on the top, and the bottom you have the slot for the micro SIM. So the micro SIM will go at the bottom and the micro SD card will go at the top. Again, you can remove the micro SD card from the device without even removing the battery. And when it comes to these slots which we see over here, they're actually for the SU cover. So you have additional accessories like SU cover which come for the Note 3, which will get the connection from here, and you can also use these ports with the accessories which will provide wireless charging to the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Now taking a look on the device from the front side, we have the sensors over here, the proximity and ambient light sensor, and you do have some additional sensors on this device as well. This is the 2.2 megapixel camera, the fixed focus front camera, and it is also capable of recording high definition video. You have the LED notifier over here. You do have LED notification light on this device. When it comes to the bottom, you have the capacitive buttons on this device which will light up whenever you use them. You have a physical home button, the back key and the menu key. And when it comes to the screen is quite sensitive and it is responsive to your finger. As you can see, I am not actually touching the screen as of now. Now as far as software features are concerned, you get all the software features which you have seen on Samsung Galaxy S4. You get the air gesture feature supported, you have air view supported, you can use it with your finger, you can use it with the S Pen provided with the device. You also have smart stay, hands-free mode, all of the features which you might have seen on other Samsung devices, you have it on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 as well, including smart scroll. Now one thing which is good about the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 is that you get Android 4.3 as of now on this device. So this device is one of the top end devices which are launched in India which have the latest version of Android, that is 4.3 preloaded on the device. Even the Sony Xperia Z1 does not have 4.3 preloaded on the device, but this one has it. So here we have the storage information for the device, and again out of 32 GB which is the inbuilt storage for this device, you have 6 GB used by the system memory. So the operating system takes around 6 GB on this device. And when it comes to the user available memory, the user available memory on this device is around 25.55 GB once you get this device out of the box. To have support for one-handed operations on the device. Considering this device has a pretty big display, you cannot actually, most of the people cannot actually reach some part of the screen with one finger when you hold the device in one hand. So you have these features like you can adjust the screen position, you can adjust the keypad, you can adjust the keyboard as well, the calculator and the unlock pattern on this device. And we will demo these features later on once we do a tips and tricks video for this device. And you also have air view supported on this device, and again air view is also supported with the finger. So in case you want to enable it for the finger, you can change the mode over here to finger. And in this case, whenever you go into the gallery and you hover over a particular image, it will automatically show you the view of that like this. And one thing which is exclusive to the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, as of now this feature is not yet available on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 as well, and this one is dependent on the S Pen, the new S Pen. And the new S Pen is definitely an enhanced version and improved version over the earlier S Pen which we have seen on Samsung Galaxy Note 2, because whenever you press this button and you move it towards the screen, it will open this air command feature in which you can actually do a lot of things. You can note down a number, call them, you can note down an email and email them directly from here. You can scrap any part of the screen content. You can actually write on the screen and annotate that later. You can use the S Finder to search across applications, across everything which you have done on the device in the last 7 days or 30 days. You also have pen window in which you can actually launch certain application by drawing this over the screen like this. So you have other quick application which will run up in small windows. And apart from that, you get all the other features supported, including the palm motion features and the motion related features which you have seen on other Samsung devices. And one thing which Samsung has done good is that they have combined all the Google applications in a folder, all the Galaxy Plus application in a folder, as well as the Samsung application are already categorized in a folder. Now one thing which I really like about this device is the keyboard. The on-screen keyboard has become much better in terms of the overall look and feel. It is much more easier to type with. You have the number pad over here and on the top, which is again going to help you a lot whenever you are typing on this device. You have swipe to type supported on this device as well, although you will need to enable that. By default it is not enabled, but the keyboard is pretty good in terms of the key size as well as in terms of the overall placement. So it is quite easy to type on this device using the on-screen keyboard, either in the portrait mode because the display is pretty huge, or in the landscape mode. Again, you won't face any problem while typing on this device. Now as far as the display of the device is concerned, the display is pretty good, high definition resolution, and you get a pixel density of around 386 pixels per inch, and there is no pixelation which we can notice on this device even if we take a closer look. As you can see, the text is formed pretty nicely and precisely. There is no pixelation which we could notice. As far as the thickness of the device is concerned, the thickness is around 8.3 millimeter, which is again fairly thin for a huge display device like this. So it is again quite commendable at Samsung when it comes to the overall build quality. They have made this device pretty thin, and the back finishing of the device this time is much better as compared to the Note 2 which we have seen earlier. One thing I would like to tell our viewers is that this device which we have is the Exynos 5 octa-core version, and this does not have the 4K video recording option, unlike the other version which is available in US, which is LTE supported. That is the Snapdragon 800 chipset, and again the hardware configuration of this one and that one is fairly different, although this one is pretty decent in terms of the overall performance. Now when it comes to the phone dialer, you have the video call option supported in the phone dialer, and again for one-handed operation you can actually shift the dialer either to the left or to the right as per your own preference. And this is how the camera UI look like. And again, in terms of the camera UI, the mode which we have seen on Samsung Galaxy S4, you get all those modes on this device as well, including the HDR mode, panorama mode, surround shot you have. So you do have some other shots supported as well, which will allow you to take 360-degree panoramas on this device. You have all other regular modes supported on this device. So you have support for dual camera as well on this device. You can switch in between the dual camera. If you want the front camera to be in the bigger frame, you can just tap over here and it will show you the front camera view in the bigger frame. So you can toggle in between the frame view as far as the dual camera feature is concerned. And again, you will have this feature supported only in the auto mode or in the normal mode. When it comes to the photo clarity, we have just taken some photos in some artificial light in an indoor room, and the photo comes out to be pretty good in terms of the colors. I would say in terms of the details, they are pretty okay, not very good I would say, but again we will let you know more once we do the camera review of this device. Right now the performance of the camera is pretty good, I would say, in terms of the overall colors as well as in terms of the details. However, I'm not too happy with the amount of details which I can see in these images, but it is pretty good for a device like this, as you can see when it comes to the indoor or artificial light performance. And you also have multi-window supported on this device, but this multi-window feature which we see on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 now as compared to the Note 2 is quite an advanced and quite better as far as the look and feel is concerned, as far as the functionality is concerned. So you can have the same application running side by side in this multi-window which is supported on Note 3 as of now. We are unsure as of now whether this will come to Note 2 as well, but this is again a software related feature, so it should come to Note 2 as well. So that's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and quick review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. We will come up with more videos on this device as far as tips and tricks are concerned, as far as other features which others might have missed, and we are going to go very much in detail in telling you how those features actually work on this device. We have done a comparison video of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 with the Note 2, and we have told you which device is a value for money device as of now. So as far as the price is concerned, the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 is a pretty good value for money, but the kind of features and the kind of options you get, the kind of enhancement you are getting in Note 3, the Note 3 is a pretty decent device. Although the price may not be very much justified, it will come down in some time. So till then, stay tuned. So that's all from us as far as the quick overview and quick review of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.